gonna talk about Love and Hip Hop's season 2, episode 14. It starts off with Rashida Mama still backing up on Kirk bike, and she kind of leaving, and so Kirk and Rashida talking or whatever, and she's telling him how she talked to the lawyer and how it might be time for divorce, and he talking about how this is not what he wants. He loves his family. I'm sitting there like, bullshit. Kirk, I just don't believe him. I don't believe Rashida. Whatever. So Mimi and Erica, they playing golf, and they're talking about Scrappy rather. How she talk. Mimi talking about they kind of talking about Scrappy and the baby, and she finished, she done with his mama and all this kind of stuff, and I'm sitting there like, whatever. Then they start talking about how the guys want them, but it always have strings attached, and I'm sitting there like, because you guys keep falling for this bullshit. This is why it's always strings attached, because they know they did it the first time, and now they can keep doing it again, because apparently one time before y'all dumb bitches and failed for the shit. So that's why they always think it's strings attached. And then they start talking about how they need to do for themselves, and Mimi start talking about how she wants new breasts and how she want her breasts lifted up back from when she before she had her baby and all this kind of stuff. So I'm like, y'all dumb bitches. So Jocelyn and Stevie, they having dinner or whatever, and she's telling him how she wants to move forward and she wants things to go yada yada yada. So she gives him this wad of money, and she's telling him this is her half for her video, and she's giving him Puerto Rico tickets so they can go do her video in Puerto Rico. So he is just like, damn, this is like 2 days away, but we can make it happen or whatever. So cool. Mimi and then Stevie meet up, and Stevie is just an asshole, and these bitches is just dumb as hell. And when I say that, because he goes and get money from Jocelyn, he goes give it to Mimi. She takes it. She knows where it comes from. She knows that it's she says her percentage or whatever, but y'all the dumbest bitches or whatever. And then my thing is, if y'all seeing this and Jocelyn is still with Stevie, like, come on. But you just gave him a wad of money, and then he goes straight and give it to his baby mama. Like, for real. I just was not feeling that part. But, he say it's not no strings attached, but everybody knows strings attached when it comes to Stevie. He gonna tell her he wants her to have a life, and then she was like, really? And he was like, yeah, the life I give you. And I'm sitting there like, this is what you bitches get. This is what y'all get, because you guys gave him the lead way and all that before. So this is why he feel like he can do this. And she acting like, oh, whatever. And then she was like, oh, I'm going to take this money and I'm going to buy me something I want to get with it. But I'm like, and this is why it's always strings attached, because you took the damn money. Scrappy having a news conference about him going to rehab for 30 days. I'm just like, whatever. Then Stevie and Jocelyn, they go to Puerto Rico. It kind of hits her hard once she arrived in Puerto Rico. She remember about her mom doing drugs, how her dad did an overdose, how she feel like she don't have no kind of family or whatever. And it was just, I felt for Jocelyn at that moment. I really kind of felt for her, because I was just like, damn. And this is what you got. You don't have no family, and this is how young girls get caught up in the life, because they don't have nobody to guide them when they're young. They don't have, this is why I say parents need to really be in their kids' life, because Jocelyn is a perfect example of when you not in your kid's life and you doing all kind of stuff, and your kids is there to fend for themselves and, grow up real fast. Then she became a stripper. She was raped. She was all this kind of stuff because she didn't have that family support. And now look who armed she in. Pimp ass Stevie. Like, and then he give her a little fame and a little money, and now she's stuck on him, and that's the only family she got, and look how he's treating her. So I just kind of felt sorry for her, and he was wiping her tears, talking about, oh, I'm the only family you need, and I'm sitting there like, poor baby. Poor fucking Jocelyn. But I kind of felt bad for her. He was telling her how he loved her from day one, and I'm like, oh, now you want to tell the world you love her. Okay. Anyway, Rashida and Kurt, she talk about how she saw him in the blogs at Benzino's house, and it looked like some woman was grabbing on his dick and all that kind of stuff. And I'm just sitting there like, that's Kurt for you. Always fucking up, talking about he want his family back, but he's still doing bullshit. He explained it like, oh, we were there, everybody taking pictures, and I didn't want to be rude and not take the picture. But I'm sitting there like, Kurt, you shouldn't even been there. You're supposed to be making your marriage work and all this kind of stuff. You shouldn't even be kicking it with Benzino, knowing Benzino is single and how you got yourself in some trouble the last time. I'm just saying. So she starts telling him about the laws in Georgia, how she can get 50-50, but she might can get more than that because she has proof that he's basically been cheating. So he, like, in the confessionals talking about she needs to go on with that and sit down and love her husband like she should. And I'm sitting there like, this is why you want your family back, Kirk, because you don't want her to take the money. Are you serious? This is his whole reason of him trying to make his family work. It's not because he loved her. He was telling her, like, oh, my body tells me one thing and my heart. Boy, bullshit. And then he would blame Benzino on my peer pressure. And I'm sitting there like, he don't love you, Rashida. And I hope, like, God damn, when would you wake up and realize this man don't love you? He's just with you because he don't want you to take half his fucking money. Anyway, off of them, what else happened? Oh, Mimi and Erica, they go to a consultation to get her, see about her getting some titties and all that kind of stuff. And they talk about Stevie and how he brought her the money, yada, yada, yada. Scrappy and Erica meet up. They talk, he kind of basically apologized. He basically apologized for his mom. He's talking about how he wants, you know, she's a good person and he didn't mean to hurt her and all this stuff. So she starts to cry. Then at the end of the conversation, he's telling her while he's away, from the time she walks away to the time he come back from 30 days, for her to reconsider marrying him. And I'm sitting there like, please don't do that shit, Erica. Please. Because what happens when he in front of his mama again? He don't have a backbone when he in front of her. And we saw that when it came to him and the damn therapist, when he was talking about his mama get the weed from him, whatever he need, his mama influences him. So don't get caught back in that. Scrappy only want a family because he's going through the shit he's going through now. That's why he needs you. But he doesn't have a backbone. And I believe Scrappy loves her, but Scrappy just, he don't know how to tell his mama shut up. He don't know how to stop fucking around. But I do believe he loves her. I just don't believe they should be together. I do believe he do love her, but sometimes love is not enough, and y'all just need to co-parent. That's it. Y'all don't need to be together. There are some things that I've heard when I was watching Shay on The Breakfast Club. I think it was The Breakfast Club or either the Hot 97. But she was talking about how it's supposed to come up in a reunion, how Erica had got pregnant by some married dude or whatever. And I'm sitting there like, y'all don't need to be together. Regardless of who love who, y'all don't need to be together. If it's going to be always infidelity, what's the point of getting married for Imani? So she could see her parents being married and still fighting, still Mama D coming over there tripping and disrespecting. Like, something got to give. Anyway, after that, Kurt and Benzino meet up, and he's telling him how he doesn't want to lose his wife, and how he know that if he talked to a lawyer and they did say that she could take all this money and all this kind of stuff, and Benzino is just like, work that shit out. You need to fix that shit or get a lawyer. Then they start talking about paying for her and all this kind of stuff. You need to pay for it or whatever. And says he was talking about, I need to get her in the whip. They talking about I need to put her bags of money. And I'm sitting there like, so that's how you guys think it's how to get a woman back? And if that's how you get your woman back, that's a shallow ass woman. I don't want my man to try to shower me with gifts to prove that he loved me. That's not how you prove to me that you love me and you want your family. No, gifts are nice, true enough, but that's not how you get your marriage back on track. That's not how. No, not to come at me with a car and some money and some gifts. Like, what you think she is, a gold digger? Because that's how you paint the picture of her, as a gold digger. That's how you get her. Like, come on now. It's always fucking strings attached. Like, all these motherfuckers. Jocelyn and working on her video in Puerto Rico. I didn't know if this was a stripper video. I don't know. Jocelyn got a badass body. I give it to her on that. She got a badass body, but I just don't want to see her ass all the time. I really don't want to see her ass. I don't know. But the video, I just was like, okay. All I see is her doing stripper moves and showing her booty, and maybe is it gonna be on BT after dark? I don't know, but this is not the type of shit I want to see on the videos. I just don't get it. I don't know if I don't know if that's the same video she got out now, because that other video, I tried to watch it and I just was like, shit, I don't understand it, so it's hard for me to watch the whole video because I didn't understand what she was saying, and I didn't care for the video when I started watching it, so I'm just like, whatever. But anyway, Mimi getting her breasts done. She get her new boobs. That was like whatever moment. Benzino and Cardi Red meet up. I don't understand them too. But they meet up, and when she walk up, I guess he looking at the video he did, the Smash the Homie video, and she's like, wait a minute, is that Jocelyn? He's like, no, it's a lookalike. And he was like, I got inspired by what happened with, I guess, with him and her, and with him, Jocelyn, and Stevie. So he made this little stupid ass hit the homie video, and I smashed the homie, whatever. It was a stupid ass video. It was like a spoof video, whatever. So then she tells him that she has an emergency. She was like, I went to the doctor. She was making it seem more dramatic. And then she was like, my breast is leaking, so I need some help. And then she asked him for some financial help. And I'm sitting there like, is y'all fucking? Like, and he like, oh, I feel bad the way I did her in a relationship, so I'll help her. And then he tells her, well, I want something in return. See, it's always some fucking strings attaching this. So she was like, come here, come here. And then she gave him a kiss. And I'm sitting there like, you was the most shallowest, gullible, dumb bitches on this show. Like, this is why they do y'all like that. Because they can throw money at y'all and y'all can just drop the pennies like real fucking quick. And regardless of way they disrespect y'all. I just don't get it. Like, all money ain't fucking good money. So yeah, he gonna pay for some new titties. So he can still fuck, basically. Jocelyn, she getting ready to propose to Stevie. That's how it ends out. Once again, we gotta see the dramatic effects of her booty. She's all on the balcony with her robe flying and her ass showing, and she looking at the ring, and she laying on the bed, and I didn't get the whole effect. And then at the end, her and Stevie meets up, and she's talking about all this forever stuff and that forever stuff, and then she proposed to him, and it goes off. So, but apparently he says yes from they showing the clips of next week, so he say yes for the season finale or whatever. But I just feel bad for her. I just feel like somebody needs to come and swoop her up away from him and show her that it's a better life than this ratchet ass bullshit that he's trying to throw her. Then it seemed like on the next episode that he gonna marry her, but then still try to marry Mimi. I mean, I don't know. He want them to be one big ass happy family, and that shit is just like Big Love, the black version. I don't know. But yeah, this is my review for the Love and Hip Hop Season 2, Episode 14. Make sure you rate, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Keek. I do everything by The Ghetto View, THA, not THE. Except my Instagram is Miss Nika, MIZZNEKA 69. Follow me and I'll follow you back. Talk to me, I'll talk to you back. Tell me what you think about this episode. Tell me what you think about Kirk and Rashida. Do you think that he's just trying to not lose his money? Tell me what you think about Jocelyn and Stevie J. And tell me what you think about Erica and Scrappy. Them the only three things people I cared about. I'm so glad that Drew and Tracy was not on this episode. Hopefully they're not on the next episode either. But yeah, talk to me. I'll talk back. Alright, peace.